You spent so long wishing you could finally say no, but no one prepared you for the guilt you would feel when you finally did. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Unmuted Mind, where knowledge meets courage. You finally said no, not angrily, not disrespectfully. You simply said, "I can't do this anymore." But instead of feeling relieved, you felt guilty. You replayed the conversation. You wondered if they were upset. And suddenly, you wanted to take the boundary back, not because it was wrong, but because their disappointment felt harder to carry than your own exhaustion. You set the boundary, then questioned yourself. You checked your phone, wondering if they had replied. You noticed their silence and immediately felt responsible for it. You began searching for softer words, a kinder explanation, a way to protect yourself without making anyone uncomfortable, because somewhere inside you, you still believed that being a good person meant keeping everyone happy. Maybe you learned to keep the peace before you learned to protect yourself and understand yourself better. You adjusted yourself. You became easier, quieter, and more agreeable, because in your mind, keeping people happy made life feel safer. Their happiness became your responsibility. People praised you for being understanding, for always helping, for putting others first. They called you kind, mature, selfless, but no one noticed how often you said, "It's okay," when it was not okay, or how often you ignored your own needs just to avoid disappointing someone. Eventually, self-abandonment began to feel like love. The boundary is new. The guilt is familiar. That is why healthy boundaries can feel wrong at first. If saying yes once kept the peace, your mind may have connected agreement with safety. If saying no once caused anger, silence, distance, or even rejection, your mind may have learned that having limits is dangerous. So even when the boundary is healthy, your body may react as though you have done something wrong. Guilt does not always mean you did something wrong. Sometimes, guilt appears because you did something different. You chose rest. Instead of always being available, you protected your time. Instead of giving another explanation, you stopped carrying a problem that was never yours. And because your mind is unfamiliar with choosing you, self-respect may initially feel like selfishness. Their discomfort does not make your boundary wrong. Some people may say, "You've changed," and perhaps you have. You no longer say yes just to avoid disappointing them. You no longer give until there is nothing left of you. But sometimes, when people say, "You have changed," what they really mean is the access they had when you never said no. A boundary is not rejection. A boundary does not always mean "I do not love you." Sometimes it means "I want to love you." Without losing myself, it means "I care about you, but I cannot continue hurting myself to keep you comfortable." Healthy boundaries do not destroy love. They reveal whether love can exist without self-abandonment. So the next time protecting your peace feels selfish, ask yourself, am I truly hurting someone? Or am I simply no longer hurting myself to keep them comfortable? You are allowed to care without carrying everything. You are allowed to love without losing yourself. And you are allowed to have limits.